Hello everyone, how is it going? In this video we are going to be looking at a mistake that we all have made or worse are continuing to make as readers, and we'll also be looking at a possible solution that could help us rectify this mistake. So stay tuned and watch this video till the very end because I'm sure it's going to give a lot of value to you. So let's begin the video. Now, what is this grave mistake or serious mistake that I'm talking about? That mistake is not taking notes when we read non-fiction books. For fiction books, it's okay if we don't take notes, and it's obvious because we don't have to learn anything as such from fiction books. Sure, we can learn some things, but mostly there isn't any conceptual knowledge that we have to note and remember. But for non-fiction books, we read non-fiction books primarily because of the knowledge and the value and the insights that they offer, which can prove to be really useful if applied in our real life. So it's important that we retain all of that information from non-fiction books so that it can be applied. But the problem is when we read, we just read as it is. We read non-fiction books as it is. We finish a lot of non-fiction books, but even after a month's time, if we try to recall what we've learned from those books, all of that knowledge or all of that wholesome information that we've enjoyed, every bit of from those books, we barely remember anything and we struggle to connect all the ideas and the dots. Why is that so? That is so because we haven't retained the information from those books entirely. This is where notes come into the picture. Notes help us summarize a book so that it can become that repository of knowledge that we can access anytime we need to refresh something. So the point is this: if we read some book and we make notes of it, short notes that suits our needs, that is modified according to our needs, it can be something that can be referred to anytime. If we cannot remember something from a book, we could simply open that notebook in which we have written all those notes and we can simply read it. Giving it a small read can help us immensely because it will keep all of that information afresh in our head if done in repetition. So notes prove to be really important and beneficial. Primarily why we don't take notes is because first of all it spoils the flow of reading. I understand that it's totally annoying. Secondly, taking notes is something which requires a lot of discipline that is cumbersome. So it is something that we're not drawn towards naturally as much as we are towards reading. I hope by now you've understood how big a mistake not taking notes while reading non-fiction books is. Because if we are not taking notes, then all of that information is just temporary. It will just give us that temporary pleasure of having absorbed information that is useful. But then in a few days time, it will all just evaporate and nothing will stay in our head. Now that we know that, the question arises, how can we make note-taking out of non-fiction books a bit more interesting and a bit less cumbersome? Well, let's look at one possible framework or structure. So first of all, before taking notes or before reading a book, we should ask ourselves this one question. And that question is, what is my objective with this book? What is that problem in my life that I wish to solve with this book? With that question in mind, we'll be able to filter all the information from the book and we'll be able to segregate the information into information that can prove to be really helpful for us and information that is important and information that's not so important and isn't really useful for us. So once we've found all of that information that is important for us, we can just note it down in our notes. After we've asked ourselves this question, now comes the note-taking part. To not spoil the flow of reading, I'd suggest taking notes after we're done reading with any particular chapter out of any given book. Once you're done reading one whole chapter, that's the time we take notes. Now here's how you should be taking notes. Well, you should be reading the chapter without any interruptions and you should be maintaining that flow while reading the chapter. And after that's done, we should try to actively recall what is it that we've learned from that chapter and we should make a summary of it in our own words. A one that is modified to suit all our needs. The one that keeps in mind all the important information for us and discards the less important information or useless information that's not really applicable in our lives. And if at any point we get stuck and cannot remember anything, we can always go back and refer to that chapter. The point is to summarize what we've learned from any given chapter in any way that is comfortable for us. Now once we're done taking the notes, here's another question that we need to ask ourselves, and that question is, how can I apply all of that I've learned from this chapter into my life practically? Once we're done finding an answer to that, I feel we've totally found every bit of information from that book and we've totally made use from any given chapter of a book. That is the note-taking process that we have to follow. This is genuinely a bit less cumbersome and can be a little bit enjoyable and does not really spoil the flow of reading. Now, after making these notes and after summarizing an entire book like this and making notes of all the books that we read, all the non-fiction books that we read, we have this great repository of all the key learnings that we can just look into and absorb anytime and keep all the information and learnings afresh in our head. Now it is better that we look into these notes every once in a while, for example say every month or every week, something like that. It's important for us to keep repetition in place and refer to the notes in intervals so that we retain a lot of what we learn. So this is the mistake I wish to talk about in this video. This is a serious mistake because if we're just reading non-fiction books and aren't taking any notes from them, then that's of no use because practically all of that information will just evaporate out from our heads in a few days time. I hope you found some value out of this video. If you did, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it with a friend, and lastly, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So that's all for this video. I hope you found this useful. I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care.